I am Timothy Mitchell, and I am at the PDS UV Energize event. It's noisy because it's a trade show, and I'm here with Carissa Terwey.
Hi, guys.
The one and only Carissa Terwey.
Thank you, thank you.
You're going to explain this printer to me because I don't know much about it.
Okay, we're looking at the 7151, and what they're showing today is what we call the long drop.
The long drop.
Long drop 3 is available on this machine and only this machine, which is important to know because when you're running the LH100, you will be able to do a lot more things that are cylindrical and
Sure.
be able to do something where that ink falls a lot farther. That's what the long drop is. It puts a little more energy behind the drop of ink
Okay.
so that it falls farther more accurately.
So Mimaki is designing the ink drop, the arc of the drop, so it lands on an irregular surface and puts it right where it needs to be.
Yes, it travels further, more accurately, so that you can do things like what they've got set up here, which is 28 cups.
How many cups?
28.
28 cups.
28 cups, and then they're going to be able to print them all at the same time. Now you're limited by the size of your artwork, of course.
Right.
But it really increases your production on this machine if you're doing cups.
So the 7151's designed to run some volume, like production.
Yes, and this machine has one head for every single color.
One head for every color.
Yes, and that makes a big difference because this is a more expensive head, and this machine is going to have the best quality of any of the machines that we have in our portfolio.
So this is our flagship printer as far as this goes.
Yeah, it's made to run 24/7. It's an industrial printer to be able to use. It's running first shift, second shift, third shift, and you're going to make sure it's reliable and increase your production on that.
Okay, so what we have for our customers here, all of the PDS customers, which is hundreds of people here,
Yes.
is they explain all the things you can do on this printer. It's an educational event.
Yes.
And go through all the different features and how to set it up and how to use it with the software and everything else.
And if you'll notice on their sign right here, they're also talking about overspray, making sure the customer understands that when you use the long drop, you might have a little bit of overspray and how to help minimize that with making sure you cut down on the static that you're dealing with depending on the material that you have as well. So if you're doing acrylic, it's going to have a little more static in it, and they're going to teach you and teach us how to make sure you have your ionizer on this machine, which is optional.
Right.
And that's going to help also with your overspray or if you're having static.
All right. So the goal is to have perfect quality, high production, run all shifts. It's a flagship production industrial printer, and PDS's whole thing here is show you how to use it, how to get the most out of that.
Yeah, and you're going to be able to print on stuff that's up to 6 inches on this machine, where on the 6042, you have to manually take down the table, where this one is automatic. It's going to automatically move down and up. The table moves independently of itself so that there's no manual taking the table off and on, like with the 6042.
Cool. Carissa, thank you very much. I wanted to understand this printer a little better, so I just grabbed you and said, you seem to know all about these, all the details. And when you come to a PDS UV Energize event, you get to have all access to all the smartest people in this industry who know this printer, who know how to set it up right, because our goal is to make sure that when you purchase this, you run it at the highest professional level we can convey to you.
Yes, and make sure that you're getting the most out of it because of the versatility of the machine and making sure that you're using the best technology that we've got.
Great. Thanks,
All
Carissa.
right. Thank you,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.